Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Love and Light Tarot. This is going to be the continuation of a short reading that I have done on Instagram. I have purposely shuffled and pulled the cards already. Now, this is actually the same reading that we are continuing. So, if you have already checked the mini reading on Instagram, you will know which one I'm talking about. If not, please do check out my Instagram page. That is where I do short readings. Those are under 1 or 1.5 minutes to just get a point wise reading about what exactly is happening, and the same points are going to be elaborated in this reading. Okay, so this is basically the same spread and the same reading from Instagram. It's just that we are going to look into the details of this particular situation. Okay, now, as I have always been saying, please do not force fit any of these messages in your situation. But if this situation is resonating with you, then you can of course book a paid personal reading and we can get into the specific details about your situation or your person. All right, now we are basically continuing from the Instagram reading. So, just to give you a context of that reading, basically, what we have here is your energy and your person's energy, right? So, at this point of time, I can see that you are feeling completely disconnected from this person that you are in a relationship with, or you could be dating. You may have started chatting on social media, or you may have been in a relationship, a stable committed relationship for some of you, but at this point of time you are feeling disconnected from this person. You are feeling like walking away. You are probably contemplating whether to just end the relationship or this connection. There is some sort of an unhealthy attachment, or there is some kind of an unhealthy dynamic. It's almost like an addiction. Okay, so why this is happening, we will try to find out. We will also try to find out what are the blockages and what is the way forward. But at this point of time, I feel that in the past, if things have been going well, you have been waiting for some kind of clarity or some kind of a positive movement in this particular situation, but for some reason that took a long time. This may be a long distance connection, or there may be a lot of physical or emotional distance between you and the person that you are thinking of right now. Okay, so maybe this person was a little deceptive in the past, in the sense that they were not very open about their feelings, or they said something and they did something else. They probably gave you some false hopes, or when you started off with this connection, with this relationship, things were absolutely amazing. They were very sweet. They were making plans for the future. They were putting in a lot of effort and a lot of enthusiasm in this connection. But over a period of time, you realize that these were probably just empty promises. This was something that the person was doing just to impress you, just to make you feel good, or to kind of pull you towards them in this relationship. So it was that initial phase where they were saying all the right things, they were doing all the right things, they were being very sweet, very loving, very caring and affectionate, and you actually thought that this person was very serious, or this relationship was going somewhere. It was definitely a great potential. If you want to see the long term situation, then maybe you thought that there was a great potential in this person or this connection to turn into a lifelong partnership. Somewhere over this journey, you started listening to your gut feeling. You started having this intuition which told you that things are probably not what they were initially, or what this person was showing you, what this person was telling you is probably not 100% true. Maybe they were doing all these things to impress you, and somewhere along this journey they either changed their mind, about being in a stable committed relationship, or they just stop putting in the effort, the enthusiasm, and that equal give and take that you were expecting. Right now, the blockage here is that there is this codependency or this unhealthy attachment that you have with this person. You know that this person is probably not going to give you all the things that they had once promised. So somewhere your intuition is actually telling you that this is probably something that is a red flag, and you need to think about it, you need to take a decision. But it is this unhealthy attachment, or it is this addiction that you have towards this person or to this connection, which is actually making it extremely difficult for you to actually walk out of this connection. This could even be a marriage for some of you, where things have been going downhill, things are not all that great. You know that this person is probably with somebody, or this person is dealing with a lot of addictions. This could be alcohol, smoking, drugs, whatever. Or if this is not substance addiction, then this could be something where the person has taken a lot of money, there is a lot of debt, or they haven't repaid, they have got into some kind of shady financial dealings or something like that. So if you are already married to this person, you know that this is a very unhealthy lifestyle, this is a very unhealthy situation, and maybe you need to walk out, but there is something which is holding you back. If this is a situation where you met online, this connection started off great, maybe it was a dating app, or maybe it was through social media that you connected. This person painted a very rosy picture. They said the right things, they showered a lot of affection, attention, and you thought that this person was amazing. And now, as you have started meeting them, or now probably after spending some time, or if you haven't yet met each other, maybe you are feeling the difference in the way they are talking to you these days. Maybe they don't give you enough time or attention, they don't call you enough, they don't text you enough. Suddenly they have stopped giving the attention, and you know that this situation is dwindling. You know that this situation is probably not as great as you had once thought it was going to turn out. The reason here is that you are fighting, you are just constantly fighting with your own intuition here, right? So what I do see is that there is some um there is some change that is required. Okay, uh, you are stuck. You literally, I mean, as I'm saying this, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Seven of Wands. All these cards are telling me that it is really a situation where you are stuck. You don't know whether to walk out, whether to try harder, because you already have tried a lot. You are just feeling completely disconnected at this point of time. You are probably staying in this connection just because somewhere you just don't have that courage to free yourself from these chains and walk out once and for all. It's like, let me give them one last chance, let me see what has happened. See, again, we have the Hermit card here, which is basically confirming that you are in need of solitude. You need to just take a step back, you need to be completely alone. You need to think and introspect about this situation, this person, this relationship. I feel that some of you are actually reaching this point of realization that it's best that I'm alone at this point of time. I'm better off being alone and without any person, any connection, any relationship, rather than being with somebody who makes me feel completely neglected, ignored, alone, lonely. It's that kind of a situation where, although you are with this person, you don't actually feel that you are together. This person could be busy, they could be at a distance, or they may be with somebody else at this point of time. It is going to be different for different people. Since this is a general reading, we have a lot of situations going on here. But the point is that although you are still somewhat connected to this person, or maybe still married to this person, or in a relationship with this person, you are not feeling that bonding. You're not feeling, there is no feeling of being together, because this person is making you feel lonely and isolated. Or maybe you feel that I want to isolate from this person because I'm just not feeling that vibe anymore. And somewhere you are fighting your own intuition here. You are going against your intuition. You're like, I want to give this one more chance. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep fighting. If your intuition is telling you that something is a red flag, or this person is probably the big red flag that you're ignoring all this while, you are fighting your own intuition, and that is the worst thing to do, because your body, your mind, your soul will instinctively tell you that something or someone is not good for you, or you need to walk away, you need to distance yourself, or this situation, this relationship, this person is not in your highest good. But there is a certain amount of ego, or there is a certain amount of you know it's almost like, no, I'm not going to listen to my intuition. I'm going to still try. I'm going to keep fighting. Maybe one day this person will change their mind. Maybe one day they will realize their mistake. Maybe someday things will be better. You are being stubborn. You are being rebellious. You are not listening to your own intuition. And that is the biggest blockage here. What does this person feel right now? Please show me, what does this person feel? Spirit, tell me, what do I need to know? What does this person feel? All right. This person definitely likes you. This person has feelings, but let me tell you something, that they have this streak of manipulation, or they have this streak of being a little deceptive. Okay, now when I say deceptive, it's not like in a very bad sense, but to put it simply, let me tell you something, that their words and their actions don't really match. Okay, you may have noticed that, you may have realized it in the past, but again, like I'm saying, you just keep fighting your own intuition. Your intuition has been telling you, literally, I'm telling you, this card, the High Priestess, is at the center of this reading here. This is the core of the reading, that you need to listen to your own intuition. You are fighting and you're being rebellious with your own mind, your own gut feeling, and you are creating these problems for yourself, because this person has probably always been like this. Their words and their actions don't match, but because you don't want to accept it, because you don't want to look at things at face value and accept them for what they are, you are trying to change this person. You are trying to change this situation. You are not trying to learn from this particular episode, and you're not ready to close out that chapter and move forward. And that is why this person is probably going on and on with their behavior, because you are not putting your foot down. And there is a repeated cycle, because they tell you all sorts of nice, sweet, mushy things, and then you fall for it, and you feel that there is still some sort of hope in this connection, in this relationship. There is still hope. We can make it work. This person will change, or the situation will change. They tell you all these sugar coated things, and they show you a lot of love and affection, and then you again fall for it. And then it's the same chapter all over again, because once you fall for their words is when they again start showing their inconsistent side. Now, you again, going back to the same point where we have this devil card, it's an unhealthy attachment. Neither are you ready to walk out of this relationship, nor is this person letting you go. They are not letting you go. They are coming back in your life with all these sweet mushy things. They are coming back with all these promises and all these sugar coated words because they want to keep you in their life, but they don't want to do anything more than that. They just want to keep you around. At this point of time, they are being extremely dominating and they are being very controlling. They are having things their way because the thing is that they know exactly how to manipulate you. They know exactly what works. A few sweet words, a few sweet gestures, and you fall for the same BS all over again. And that is where they manipulate you. And that is where you need to break this cycle and you need to learn your lessons. Spirit is literally there guiding you, showing you the signs, showing you the red flags, and you are being stubborn and rebellious. And you are trying, let me try this one last time, one more chance. Let me see if I can make I will heal this person. If this person is going through a difficult phase, you are just hell bent on actually pulling them out of that situation. And yeah, that's fine. I get it that you want to be there for them, you want to heal them, but in that process, you are actually damaging yourself. You are not healing this person, you are in fact damaging yourself. They need to heal on their own and you need to heal on your own. You need to set certain boundaries. You need to go in this hermit mode. You have already started feeling it. You have already started losing that enthusiasm, or you have probably started feeling that, it would have been better if I was actually alone. So somewhere deep down, you know that this separation or this time apart is actually required so that this person can think about their priorities, you can think about your priorities, you can come to a conclusion and you can actually decide whether you even want to take this relationship further. You are trying to fight this tower moment. Don't do that. It was meant to happen. Spirit is actually making this happen. Spirit, God, universe, higher power, whatever you believe in, they are basically guiding you. Your spirit guides are actually guiding you, and they are making this tower moment happen in your life for a reason, so that you wake up. This is a wake up call for you. This is a wake up call for your person. That if things do not change, if there is no transformation in this situation, if you don't set healthy boundaries and if they don't respect those boundaries, or if they don't match their words and their actions, this situation is literally going to crumble and fall apart. So this is a wake up call, and if you feel that I need to try one last time and I'm going to reach out and I'm going to mend this situation, I'm going to talk to this person, don't do that. Right now, the most important thing that you need to do is you need to just stay away from this connection. You need to think about it. You need to introspect. You need to figure out what it is that you want from life, what it is that you want from this relationship, from this person. And is this connection matching that checklist? It's very important that you have clarity in your mind as to what you will tolerate and what you will not tolerate. So, in order to get that clarity, it is very, very necessary for you to actually stay away from this person for a while. So, this period of separation or no contact, if at all there is no contact or minimum contact between you and your person, it is actually a blessing in disguise. It is a blessing sent by the universe. to heal and repair this situation, or to give you a different perspective and to give you some sort of clarity that is this situation, is this person, is this connection even worth it? Am I doing the right thing? And universe has literally forced this separation or this breakup or this tower moment in your life because you have been fighting your intuition. If you would have listened to your intuition and started drawing boundaries right from the beginning, probably this tower moment could have been avoided. But the universe has now intervened, the universe has stepped in because you were not ready to see things the way they are. And that is why the universe had to step in and had to create this tower moment, had to create this moment of isolation, and had to force you into that zone where you actually sit up and take notice and start thinking and doing things in a different way. All right, so this is what I have for you right now, and I'm going to wrap up this reading here. If this situation has resonated so far, and if you need more clarity, please do feel free and reach out for a personal session. My WhatsApp number is given in the description, and I would also appreciate if you like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. It really motivates me and gives me a lot of enthusiasm to make more videos for you. Also, I would request you to follow me on Instagram, because that is where I post short readings around 3 to 4 every day on different topics. So I would really appreciate if you follow both channels, and I will see you again at the next reading. Take care, all of you. Love and light to all. Bye bye for now.